ठीक है बेटा, उस सेल को तुमने प्योर वाटर में डाला है। तुम्हारा जो सेल है, सेल के अंदर क्या क्या है, सारे हैं आइटम। डियर स्टूडेंट्स, hello dear students. So today we'll be looking at some of the factors which will basically affect the movement of water inside the plant body, and all of us know that the plants are very tall. So as you can see here, the plant is very tall, up to several meters in height. So the water from the soil has to reach up to fulfill the need of the plant, right? So here the water needs to go up to fulfill the requirement of the plants from the roots. So water needs to be absorbed from the root, the roots, and then it needs to go up to the highest leaf or the branch of the plant body. Now, what drives this water absorption? Before that, we'll be looking at some of the important factors which are important for many processes of the life. One of them is the water potential. So, we'll be initiating with water potential. So, water potential now, as you can see here, so we have a beaker. Okay, so here we have some water molecules. So all of us know that these water molecules, they exhibit random motion. Their molecules are in random movement. They are in random motion. Okay, so the random movement of the water molecule. Okay, random movement of water molecule of water molecules is directly proportional to kinetic energy of the water molecules. Random movement of water molecule is directly proportional to kinetic energy of the water molecule. And also this random movement of water molecule, it is directly proportional to kinetic energy of the water molecule, and the kinetic energy in turn is directly proportional to the number of water molecules. The number of water molecules. इसमें we can see that if the number of water molecules is more, okay, the water molecule number is more, are high in number, that means higher will be the kinetic energy, higher will be the kinetic energy, and thus the higher will be the water potential. Okay, so water potential of pure water will be directly proportional to kinetic energy of water molecules, and this will be directly proportional to the number of molecules. Okay, so the area where the water molecules are high, let's say this is the place where water molecules are high, though you can see they are exhibiting they are exhibiting random motions in different directions, but the net migration of these water molecule will be from the place where concentration is high, where the potential is high. So here, since the water molecules are high, okay, the kinetic energy is high, the random movement is high, so we will say that the water potential, which is denoted by psi of water, this will be higher. Okay, so psi will be higher at a place where there are more water molecules. Okay, and it will be lesser of a place where there are very few water molecules. So okay, so the place where water molecules are much more in number, that will be said to have higher water potential, and the place where water molecules will be lesser in number, that will said to be of low water potential. Alright, so free energy of the water molecule, basically the free energy which is exhibited by water molecules, that will be called as the water potential, and the symbol of water potential will be psi. So we will have psi to represent water potential, and psi W the small w, it will basically denote the water potential. So we have discussed that water potential is directly proportional to free energy or the kinetic energy and it is also directly proportional to the number of water molecules. Now let's say we have a place where, let's say, the water molecules are high, or let's take a just an example. Okay, so this is the root. So this is a small plant. Now here in the soil, let's say the soil is a very dilute solution, that you should remember. Okay, so here the number of water molecules is high as compared to the number of water molecules in roots. Okay, so the number of water molecules in roots, they are low. So this will be said to be at higher water potential as compared to this one. This will be low water potential. Okay, so the net movement of the molecules will be from high potential to low potential. So what we have discussed till now is water potential is the free energy or the kinetic energy, random movement of the water molecule. The higher is the number of water molecule, higher is the kinetic energy. Okay, and if the water is pure, okay, now the water potential is affected by several parameters. If the water is pure, okay, if the water is pure, then the water potential of the pure water is denoted by psi w is equal to psi s plus psi p. So this psi s is the solute potential and psi p is the pressure potential. We will talk about them, but let's discuss about the pure water. So in the pure water, since there are no added solutes, no solutes, no solutes are present in the pure water, no solutes are present. So the value of this psi s will be 0. Okay, and in the case of psi p, this is the pressure potential. Now at atmospheric pressure, if we are not applying any external pressure, at atmospheric pressure, the pressure value is considered to be 0. So psi p at atmospheric pressure will also be 0. So we will see that water potential will be equal to psi s and psi p. Now for pure water, this psi s will be equal to 0, psi p will be equal to 0, therefore psi w will be equal to 0. And one should remember that water potential of pure water, water potential of pure water is always 0. Okay, so water potential of pure water will always be 0. And if, like, now we will talk that water always moves from high water potential to low water potential. All right, so let's take up a few examples. Now let's say we have pure water here, and this is the membrane, and we have, let's say, this is dry protein or clay. Now water potential of this will be 0, but here, since this is dry, so the water potential, since water molecules are not present, or maybe if they are present in very low amount, so water potential in this case will be extreme negative. So this will be the higher water potential as compared to this one. So net migration of the water molecule would be towards this side of the membrane. All right, now we'll talk about solute potential. Now solute potential is what? Now let's say this is the water. So these are water molecules and this was the pure water. So the water potential of pure water we have discussed, psi W of pure water was 0. So let's assume that this is pure water. Now let's add some solute. So what happens after you add solute in pure water? Okay. So what happens when you add the solute? So when you add the solute in pure water, the randomness or the free energy of the water, randomness decreases. Okay, randomness decreases and the solute will restrict the water movement. Okay, so this will lead to further lowering of water potential. Okay, so this will lead to further lowering of water potential, and because of that random motion is reduced, kinetic energy, random motion is reduced, kinetic energy is reduced. So psi s will be basically, then will have the negative value. Okay, so if you add the solute, psi s will be negative. Now again considering the equation for pure water, so psi w was equal to psi s plus psi p. So psi s will have negative value plus psi p will be negative at atmospheric pressure. So psi w of a solution, okay, this was pure water before, but when we added the solute, it becomes a solution. Okay, so water potential of a solution will have a negative value. Okay, water potential of a solution will be negative value, while that of the pure water it will be 0. So which one will be the lower, 0 or the negative one? So as such, this will be at a lower potential and this will be at a higher potential. Right. So net migration of water molecule will occur from higher potential to lower potential. Okay, net migration will be from higher potential to lower potential. Now considering the psi p part, okay, psi p of, if you put it at atmospheric pressure, then the value of psi p is going to be 0. Okay, so atmospheric pressure, in the presence of only atmospheric pressure, the value of psi p will be 0. But if you are exerting extra pressure, above exerting extra pressure, and this pressure is above atmospheric pressure, atmospheric pressure, then psi p will be positive. And if there is some kind of tension, which is maybe suction or vacuum, the value of psi p will be negative. So we can say when there is push, psi p will be positive, and when there is pull, psi p will be negative. Now let's take up some example. Okay, now this is let's say a compartment which is separated by a membrane. Separated by membrane. Now here we have this side we have some solution. Okay, and this side, let's say we have pure water. This has pure water. So we have discussed that water potential of pure water potential of pure water would be 0. Alright. And since water molecules are very less this side, so lesser kinetic energy, so water potential of this side due to addition of solute, it will be negative. So this will be lower water potential, this will be higher water potential. So net migration will occur from high potential to low potential. Okay, net migration would be from high water potential to low water potential. Now, if you consider this maybe as a cell, okay, now let's say this is a cell, maybe this is a, let's say, plant cell. Okay, so now this cell is kept in the solution of pure water, for example. So this cell is kept in the solution of pure water. This is the cell wall. Let me make. So we have this cell. Now what will happen? The cell has organelle and cell has major many components dissolved in it. So it is a kind of solution. Okay, so water potential of pure water will be, this will be 0. But here, since this has solutes dissolved in it at atmospheric pressure, this will have a negative water potential. So what will happen? Net migration of the water molecule will be from higher water potential to lower water potential. Now what will happen? In this will result in buildup of water within the system. So in this case the system is cell. See the screen?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
okay, so we'll be starting with the class. So we have talked in the previous class about different properties. Please mute yourself so that hello, Ekta, please mute kar lo so we can begin with the class. Okay, and you can raise questions in between. Now we talked in the previous class about different properties of water. Okay, so we talked about different. Why this is not okay, we talked about different properties of water, and we also talked that how water exhibits polarity, it exhibits latent heat of evaporation. We talked about cohesion, adhesion, surface tension, all these properties of water. So we'll be going ahead with this. And in this class, we'll simply talk about some of the factors why we are studying these water potential, why we are studying this plant water relationship. So all of us know that water is very important aspect of plant growth and development. हमें मालूम है कि जो roots हैं, can you see my cursor? रूट से पानी एब्जॉर्ब होता है और एब्जॉर्ब होके पूरा प्लांट सिस्टम से पास होते हुए उसके हर एक टिश्यू, लाइव टिश्यू और ऑर्गन में पानी पहुंचता है. सो वाटर इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट एंड वाटर इज अब्जॉर्ब फ्रॉम द रूट्स एंड देन इट रीचेस वेरी हाई प्लेसेस इन द प्लांट्स. कुछ कुछ पौधे तो छोटे होते हैं लेकिन कुछ कुछ बहुत लंबे लंबे पेड़ होते हैं. दे आर वेरी वेरी ह्यूज ट्रीज in which water transport systems are extremely important. ठीक है, so before we go into them and understand how this is happening, let's talk about some basic concepts which are important for understanding, developing understanding for what leads to the what drives the transport of the water, or what is the driving force for water, and what are the different properties which are exhibited by water. Okay, so we will talk basically about the water potential. So water potential is the first thing which we'll be discussing. Now water molecules, if you see this is, let's say, the pure water. यहाँ पे ये जो भी है, this is the pure water. Okay, so pure water is there and pure water is kept in the beaker. Okay, so here we have this beaker in which pure water is kept. Now you can see water molecules are migrating randomly. देख पा रहे हो तुम लोग, water molecule जो है वो random movement show कर रहे हैं. They are showing the random movement. Okay, now random movement of water molecule is because of the free energy which is present with water molecule. So free energy which is present with water molecule, because of that they exhibit the random movement. Now this random movement is because of kinetic energy of the water molecule, and simply if more are the water molecules, more is the kinetic energy, more is the randomness. Okay, and the potential or the energy of this water which is present here, this is referred to as water potential. Okay, so water potential is what? Water potential is randomness or free energy of the water molecules. Okay, now water potential is directly proportional to the free energy, and this is directly proportional to the number of water molecules. So it is proportional to the free energy and it is in turn proportional to the number of water molecules. This is proportional to the number of water molecules. All right. Now pure water, this is pure water. Okay, pure water, in pure water, water potential is defined by as such, water potential is defined by a symbol psi. What is happening? It is denoted by the symbol psi, and when we write small w close to psi, this is referred to as water potential. Okay, this is referred to as water potential. Let's continue with the class. Now pure water potential is shown by this equation. This is psi w is equal to psi s plus psi p. Can you see this equation? This is psi s plus psi p. So psi s is the solute potential. Okay, so solute in pure water, solute is not present. Okay, pure water doesn't contains any solute. So since no solute is present in the pure water, so solute potential is considered to be the 0. Okay, so psi s in pure water will be the 0, and psi p, since pure water you are not exerting any kind of pressure from outside, so it is simply at atmospheric pressure. So psi p pressure will be 0. So pressure potential on pure water, because it is under atmospheric pressure and atmospheric pressure is 0. So pressure potential of pure water will also be 0. So psi s will be 0 and psi p will be 0. So because of that, psi w will be 0. So water potential of pure water will always be 0. Okay, now coming to another concept. Now we have discussed that water potential is simply, it relates with the random movement of the water molecule. If you somehow restrict this random movement, okay, by maybe by addition of solute, so this randomness will be decreased. So when you add the solutes in the water, what will happen? If you add the solute in the water, what will happen? Let's say this is the beaker. Okay, you have water molecules inside. All right, and you add some solutes. Okay, you add some solutes. So if you add some solute, what will happen? The kinetic energy of the water will not be as high as it was before. Kinetic energy will decrease, and because of that, the solute potential, since it directly relates with water potential, so solute potential will also decrease. Okay, we'll also come up to a formula which is used for calculation of solute potential. Now solute potential is calculated as psi s is equal to minus CIRT. Okay, this is an important formula. let's talk about this formula only in the next slide. So we have psi s is equal to minus CIRT. Psi s we discuss is solute potential. Psi s is the solute potential. So psi s is the solute potential. This is also referred to as osmotic potential. Okay. C is concentration of solution. I is ionization constant. Ionization constant. R is the gas constant, and its unit is taken as 0.00831 kilogram megapascal mole minus 1 Kelvin minus 1. Okay, or we can write right 0.0802 kilogram atmosphere mole minus 1 K minus 1, and T is absolute temperature Kelvin. So whatever degree centigrade you are getting plus 273. Okay, so now let's say we have 2.5 molar sodium chloride solution. Can you calculate at 10 degrees centigrade? Can you calculate the solute potential? Bachcho, can you calculate the solute potential of 2.5 molar sodium chloride? क्यों भाई? हेलो,
यस मैम.
कैलकुलेट करो बेटा जरा. So do the calculation. So we have concentration of the solution. Concentration is 2.5. It's 2.5 into ionization. Sodium chloride dissociates into two salts, Na plus Cl. So ionization will be 2 into, put up the value of R. It will be 0.0802. Okay, and put up the value of एब्सोल्यूट टेम्परेचर 10 डिग्री रखा है हमने, तो ये हो जाएगा 283. सो 2.5 मोलर सोडियम क्लोराइड एट 10 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. इसको तुम कैलकुलेट कर लो. इसकी ओवरऑल जो भी वैल्यू आएगी, दिस वैल्यू विल कम इन, कर्सर नहीं आने की वजह से आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी वेयर आई एम राइटिंग. सो दिस वैल्यू विल कम इन CIRT. ठीक है, तो हमने जब इसमें पानी में जब सोडियम क्लोराइड डाला तो वाटर पोटेंशियल वाज -2. जब हमने इसमें और सोल्यूट डाल दिया, 5 मोलर सोडियम क्लोराइड का मतलब है सोल्यूट और ऐड किया गया होगा ना, तो जब हमने और सोल्यूट डाल दिया तो वाटर सोल्यूट पोटेंशियल और कम हो गया, और उसके वजह से वाटर पोटेंशियल भी और कम हो गया. तो अब इस कंडीशन में अगर हम देखें तो एक इंपॉर्टेंट ऑब्जर्वेशन ये आती है कि व्हेन यू ऐड सोल्यूट, ओके, व्हेन यू ऐड सोल्यूट, water potential becomes negative. बेटा ये क्लियर है? when you add solute, is it clear? when you add solute, water potential will become negative.
यस मैम.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, ये ठीक है.
Yes, ma'am.
वाटर पोटेंशियल नेगेटिव हो जाएगा.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है.
Yes, ma'am.
और जब तुम इस सॉल्यूट को और ज्यादा ऐड करोगे, जब तुम इस सॉल्यूट को और ज्यादा ऐड करोगे तो वाटर पोटेंशियल और भी ज्यादा नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. है ना बेटा। इसमें देखो, इसमें जब तुमने सॉल्यूट और ज्यादा ऐड किया तो वाटर पोटेंशियल और भी ज्यादा नेगेटिव हो गया। ये ठीक है बेटा, इसमें कोई दिक्कत तो
Yes,
नहीं है।
ma'am.
मेगा पास्कल में वाटर पोटेंशियल और ज्यादा नेगेटिव हो गया। इसके बाद का एक और इम्पोर्टेंट
No, ma'am.
ऑब्जर्वेशन है, जब तुमने जैसे जैसे सॉल्यूट
Ma'am.
बढ़ाया वैसे वैसे वाटर पोटेंशियल और नेगेटिव होता गया,
40%
और
negative.
नेगेटिव होता गया। ठीक है, अब इसमें एक
Yes, ma'am.
इम्पोर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट जो तुम्हें याद रखना है वो ये है कि ये फिर से बंद हो गया यार, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग। मेरा पेन काम नहीं कर रहा है, लेट मी चेक। मैं अभी तुम्हें यहां समझा देती हूँ। अपनी कॉपी में बहुत अच्छे से नोट करो जो जो मैं बोल रही हूँ। साई डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल टू साई एस प्लस साई पी, ये क्लियर है? ये तो फॉर्मूला है, ठीक है।
Yes, ma'am.
तो साई डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल टू साई एस प्लस साई पी फॉर प्योर वाटर, सिंस यू डू नॉट हैव एनी सॉल्यूट, सो साई एस वैल्यू इज 0, okay, and atmospheric pressure is 0,
Yes.
so value of psi p is 0. So the value of water potential of pure water will be 0. किया?
0.
ठीक है, 0. Now
Yes,
when
ma'am.
you add the solute, okay, when you add the solute, it reduces the randomness of the water,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And you also calculated the
Yes.
solute potential. So when you add less, जैसे तुमने 2.5 मोलर सोडियम क्लोराइड जब बनाया तो तुम्हारा साई एस की वैल्यू
Yes,
आई -2। अगेन एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर पे थे तुम, तो वैल्यू ऑफ प्रेशर विल बी 0। सो साई डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल टू -2 प्लस 0, दैट इज इक्वल टू -2। ठीक है,
Yes, ma'am.
तो अब 0
Yes,
प्योर
ma'am.
वाटर की थी, -2 2.5 मोलर सोडियम क्लोराइड की थी। फिर तुमने 5 मोलर सोडियम क्लोराइड बनाया तो तुमने मुझे बोला कि साई एस की वैल्यू अभी -22 हो गई है। ठीक है,
Yes, ma'am.
अब तुम्हारी ऑब्जर्वेशन जो इंपॉर्टेंट है वो ये है कि जैसे जैसे तुम्हारा सॉल्यूट मिलता जाता है, जैसे जैसे तुम्हारा सॉल्यूट मिलता जाता है, वाटर पोटेंशियल की वैल्यू और नेगेटिव होती जाती है। देखो अपनी कॉपी में ये सही
Yes,
है कि
ma'am.
नहीं? मोर
Yes,
इज द
ma'am.
सॉल्यूट, मोर नेगेटिव इज द वाटर पोटेंशियल।
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, ये दिख रहा है ना कॉपी में, मोर इज द सॉल्यूट, मोर नेगेटिव इज द वाटर पोटेंशियल।
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, इफ यू हैव सम
Yes, ma'am.
सॉल्यूट एंड इफ यू ऐड मोर सॉल्यूट, वाटर पोटेंशियल की बात अभी हम नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम सॉल्यूट पोटेंशियल की बात कर रहे हैं। अगर तुम्हारा पहले सॉल्यूट कम था लेकिन तुमने बाद में सॉल्यूट और बढ़ा दिया तो तुम्हारा सॉल्यूट पोटेंशियल भी और नेगेटिव हो गया और कम हो गया। समझ रहे हो? पहले सॉल्यूट तुम्हारा 2.5 मोलर था लेकिन फिर तुमने 5 मोलर कर दिया और तुम देखो तुम्हारा सॉल्यूट पोटेंशियल और गिर गया, -2
Yes,
से
ma'am.
-22 हो गया। इट फर्दर फॉल्स। सो तुम्हारे जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है उसमें पहली पॉइंट लिखो, वाटर पोटेंशियल ऑफ प्योर वाटर इज 0, एडिशन ऑफ सॉल्यूट कम करेगा, कम करने का बाद 0 से कम कितना होगा, माइनस में ही वैल्यू आनी है। ठीक है, एडिशन ऑफ सॉल्यूट
ma'am.
रिजल्ट्स इन डिक्रीज इन वाटर पोटेंशियल। ठीक है, फर्दर एडिशन ऑफ सॉल्यूट रिजल्ट्स इन डिक्रीज इन वाटर पोटेंशियल एंड डिक्रीज इन सॉल्यूट पोटेंशियल। देखो तुम अपने उसमें देखोगे तो तुम्हें पता लग जाएगा। इट रिजल्ट्स इन डिक्रीज इन वाटर पोटेंशियल एंड ऑल्सो इट रिजल्ट्स इन डिक्रीज इन सॉल्यूट पोटेंशियल, ओके, एट एटमॉस्फेरिक
ma'am.
प्रेशर। ये हुआ?
Yes.
You, I'll
Yes,
check my
ma'am.
pen and we'll have these point discussion in the next class as well. Now you see, in this condition, since atmospheric pressure is 0, so psi
Yes, ma'am.
W is equal to psi S. Psi
Yes, ma'am.
W is equal to psi S.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है ना? So हम क्या कह सकते हैं कि
Yes.
solute potential ही actually water potential है atmospheric pressure पे. Can we say that?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
We can say that, no?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है ना। पानी का फ्लो
Yes.
किधर होगा? हायर पोटेंशियल टू लोअर पोटेंशियल,
Lower potential.
हायर पोटेंशियल टू लोअर पोटेंशियल। तो तुम जब प्योर वाटर को सोडियम क्लोराइड के साथ रखोगे मेम्ब्रेन से सेपरेट करके, नेट मूवमेंट किधर होगा? किसका पोटेंशियल हायर है? 0 हायर है या -2 हायर है?
जीरो हायर है।
जीरो हायर है, तो
Higher.
प्योर वाटर तुम्हारा माइग्रेट करेगा टूवर्ड्स सॉल्यूशन। ठीक है बेटा, इस कंसेप्ट को बहुत अच्छे से ध्यान रखना। इसी के हिसाब से ऑस्मोसिस होगा, इसी के हिसाब से डिफ्यूजन होगा, इसी के हिसाब से फैसिलिटेटेड डिफ्यूजन होगा, इसी के हिसाब से प्लाज्मोलिसिस होगा, इसी के हिसाब से तुम्हारा पानी का पुल ऊपर चलेगा। इसको बहुत अच्छे से क्लियर कर लो। मैं पेन देख के इसको कल एक बार और देख लेती हूँ बेटा। आई हैव अनदर मीटिंग नाउ, सो आई एम एंडिंग द क्लास टुडे। विल टॉक अबाउट इट टुमारो। Okay, so just go through this formula
Thank you.
and all. We will have this discussion in the next class. ठीक है बेटा?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay बेटा, okay,
Bye,
okay,
ma'am.
okay, okay. Bye, bye.
Bye.